the parents realize that the students are realizing there's a problem, then I think that's our best way to like educate the people, and like then the parents know, like realize that, oh, there is a problem. My child knows there's a problem. Why don't I know there's a problem?
There's no indication that this heroin epidemic is slowing down.
We have almost 200 people here today representing over 45 school districts from across Ohio. We have decided as a group that we have to stand up and we have to lead, because we know if we are having issues in our schools, that there are issues in every school.
And the whole idea is to share ideas about what works in regard to the drug problem.
How do we educate? How do we get connections to people to bring a message about what in the world is going on?
This drug problem in our culture is a poison that threatens the essence of who we are.
I told the group this morning, we're doing what we can do in regard to law enforcement, and we're making some progress. But ultimately, we cannot arrest our way out of this problem. Ultimately, this has to be dealt with at the local level, and not just the schools. We have to have the churches involved. We have to have the business community involved. We have to have victims and victims' families involved. We have to have treatment people involved. All of them have to work together. What I've seen in the last few years in this state of the counties or the communities where they've really made a difference, it's been that type of a grassroots effort. I introduced to the group today 3 people in our office who work full-time working with local communities to try to encourage them to do this grassroots effort.
And the prescription drug epidemic goes hand in hand with the heroin epidemic, and so we can't let down our guard, and we can't stop safeguarding our medications, and we can't stop the awareness and education of our parents that the children that you least expect and the children that you wouldn't think that this could happen to, that many times that they are the exact ones that are the most susceptible and the most likely ones to start the drug use and misuse, like my son and like Marion.
From the time Marion used heroin, the time she died, she lived 18 months. She was 20 years old, and she died 2 weeks after her 20th birthday. I believe that I'm honoring my daughter's memory by sharing her story, because if it helps another family and saves a life, then I feel that it makes me feel better inside, because I don't want another family to live with what we live with every single day.
The Mexican drug cartel is all over Ohio. They come in from Mexico illegally. They cross our borders. They bring these drugs in. They come to Ohio. They have an amazing marketing plan that would be envy of any legitimate business. Only what they're peddling is death. And we lost over 1,000 people last year in Ohio who died of an overdose of drugs. Everybody has to come together. It's not just a unique school problem. It's the community's problem.